back if you're joining me from another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! Today I'm opening two surprise dolls. One in the teen size, which comes with this Slumber party pack, and then one in the regular size who comes with a backpack which effectively transforms into a playroom for your doll. I chose both of these as they're both basically bedroom kind of sleeping sets, and that they have the different dolls. Plus, one's a bunny, which I absolutely love, and the moment I saw Lara, I needed her in my life. In fact, as soon as she came out, I was pretty much asking the toy stores, where is she? So I'm going to open up today first. Oh, I'm going to go with Bunny first because I love bunnies. Let's bring it up and have a look. So on the back you basically get a little look-see into what you're getting, which is kind of like a Barbie doll playset. You know how they fold out, except instead of being a plastic house which you fold down, this one is a backpack. Now I can see a lot of kawaii, you know, a lot of Japanese inspired sort of dress up cosplay using these backpacks involved in them, because things that come with these sort of cute size and stuff, they cost a ton. And in this one, you're actually getting a cute little doll and all these accessories as well. I'm going to open her up and let's have a look. Okay, so the first thing I want to look at is this backpack. It is cute. There is no other word to describe it other than super duper cute. These little bunny eyes with this embroidery design of blues and green, a little bit of green here, and the little highlights, 3 different highlights, tiny little nose, and then up here you have these ears in pink and white. There is nothing to describe it other than cute. I can see it being very appealing to children and very appealing to cosplay girls. Now, because it's a play set, the bag is pretty much plastic. Like, all this is hard. It is not going to be something which is soft and comfortable to wear. It is going to be rather uncomfortable to wear against a back. It is quite weighty. I mean, imagine there's a lot of accessories in there, which is adding to it, so you could do that. But once you've got your purse and stuff in there, it is quite a weighty thing. Also, the straps, I mean, I don't understand how the girl in the photo, given she looks in her 20s, can put this over her shoulders. I mean, I was very, very skinny in my 20s, and I would have put this over my shoulders with a lot of difficulty, a lot of stretching. So if you are buying for yourself and you're a bigger person, you may wish to change the straps, even to something that is cloth or material. As I can't imagine this is very comfortable to put over your shoulders. So we come to the side here and we've got this little bunny tag where the lock is, and we have a little, oh, what do you call them? Those little ties that you put around. So we're going to have to that before we open it up. Snippity snip snip snip. Let's see if I can get my scissors in here. I am using my dressmaking scissors right now. Haha, that's naughty. But they are due a sharpen anyway, so that's all right. Okay, let us pull this, please. Down? Okay. All right, so does this have any bearing on whether it opens or not? Hello? Oh, there we go. So you pull it down, there's a little lever. I was going, is this broken? There's a little lever down here. You pull this down until you feel it click on the lever, and then you can open it. So that's a tiny bit confusing. However, I do like the zip kind of the effect. That's really cute. And then we open it up, and so sweet. Oh my goodness, as a little girl, I would have been absolutely jumping for joy with this little playset. So we have a starched felted design in the background with bunnies and crisscrosses. There is a little drawer here. Can I open that? Yes. Oh, and it has some coat hangers and things on, very much like the Rainbow High coat hangers actually. So that's got some coat hangers and bits on. We've got a little hanger here, we've got a little nook there, and we have the bed. So this little nook is to hold the bed in there when it's in storage. See, there's a hole back here, so it all fits in nicely. Very cute and very heavy. I wouldn't recommend going on long journeys with that on your back if you don't have comfortable straps. Even for a kid, that would eventually pull on your shoulders and hurt your neck. Okay, so we have So this is in like that fluffy, what do they call it? What do they call that stuff? The fuzz that you put over, you know, like my brain not working today. The fuzz, like, you know, the So Soft My Little Ponies. It's in that sort of fuzzy sort of design all over. And some of it's already coming off. That's really cute. I like that. And it came with this little thing. So what do we do with this? I do not know is the answer. Let me look at the box. At first I was a little confused as I could not see any gold thing that related to this. But if you look, the silver thing is actually what it is. So this needs to go into here to hang clothes from. So if we bring up our little thing here and do this. Now I have been asked to do this by someone who brought this backpack actually secondhand, and she wasn't sure if all the accessories are in, so I'm building it with us. I don't think I've done a build with me video in a while. So these videos are good for people who have brought something secondhand and want to see if all the accessories are there, which I will show everything in here, don't worry. So that is a bar for your doll's clothes and hangers. So since we're there anyway, and I said I would, let's bring out how many hangers there are. There is a little like jeans hanger. How easy does it go on? Oh, pretty easy. There is a little, looks like a scarf holder maybe or something. Just something to slip something through hanger there. 2 of those actually. So those are the hangers that went in the drawer down here. I cannot stress how heavy this thing is. Like, I'm actually concerned if your child wants to take this to somewhere, just be very, very mindful of their shoulders and their neck pull, and that those straps are not too constricted if they are a taller or larger child. My wrist, you know, because I have RSI on my wrist, I'm actually feeling it pull in that. Okay, so now that we've got the middle part out, is there anything in this big part here? Let's see if we've got... For shame, MGA, there is nothing in this huge part here other than to make the box look bigger. I thought MGA had actually got past the stage of that, I called them Barbie doll thing. The Barbie doll, what did I used to call it? The Barbie doll blowout, when they had these huge gaps in their boxes, basically, to make their things look larger for marketing. That's naughty. So I thought there'd be some accessories in there. The only thing in there is this tiny little booklet. So just be mindful. Big thing on side has nothing. So it looks like all our accessories, etc., are in with the doll. Snippity snip, snip, snip. Okay, so I've removed all the accessories here. And I'm a collector who's conscious of, you know, how much packaging and stuff goes into. I would rather have a small package that's realistic than a large package that deceives. So I'm seeing if there's anything in there. No. Again, it's a huge empty space of box. Beautiful marketing. Used to deceive. I'm going to be honest about that. Used to deceive. But really, all of this, you could take away this huge box here, put the doll just on the flat cover here, had the thing here, and basically contained her to all this. Now these were expensive in New Zealand. I got it on special for $80. These were expensive. The reason that being is that dolls prices are quite expensive in my country, and if it had been $80 to this size, it would not have looked like you were getting much for your money. But the reality is you are only getting that for your money because this has nothing in. Okay, so I will go through the accessories first and put them on the bed, since they ought to seem to be related to the bed, and see how cutesy this is. Now I'm an adult collector, so the price for me isn't a huge factor in what I choose. I collect dolls because I like them. But yeah, I can see a mother with a small child saying, no baby, that's only a small thing for $80, it's not worth it. Alright, so we've got our bed. We have this little cloth blanket. Now this is actually an off pink compared to all the other pinks used in the box, which goes along these lines. This is, yeah, this is like a cream pink with sparkles. Hope that spotlight. I've got the yellow spotlight today. I don't know where the white spotlight's gone. I've given up trying to look for it. So, Yes, that's a very different color. So sometimes different tones can look weird together of, you know, of the same color. It's like if you put like a hot pink with a soft pink. Sometimes it looks really gaudy. It's not what I would call what I would pick. It does look gaudy to me. I mean, I would have picked a white with sparkles. Maybe even a gold with sparkles would have gone along with this sort of theme. To me, it's okay. I mean, I'm just being a collector and fussy here and saying what I think. To me, it doesn't look like this blanket matches this bed. But that is what it is. So let's have a look at the pillows. Oh my goodness, look at this, how cute. Someone loves you. Some bunny loves you. Oh my goodness. How cute is that? Got the big na surprise off the side. So these are all little accessories to look at if you're buying something secondhand, just to make sure it's all there or factor into your secondhand buying cost. That is so cute. So this, no, see even this, it looks on camera like it's the same, but this is actually a lighter, light pink than this. So it is a different shade again, but it goes more, oh goodness, I can't get it to sit. It goes more with this blanket than it does with the hot pink under, though the heart goes with that. So it is tying itself in a bit. Gosh, I wish I didn't have such huge tags behind it. It just keeps popping over. That is cute. I'm going to say that. That is cute. I love that pillow. And then we have this long pillow, which looks to be like it's made to be sectioned into 3 things. There's a pull here and a pull here. Now this pink, this is definitely going to go with the bed. Look at those little bunny faces. That is adorable. Again, a super long tag on the end there, but very cute. So if I move this back, put this up here and put this here. Yeah, that goes together. Again, I'm not a fan of the light pink with the very bright pink. It's not something, if I saw it in real life, like a bed done up like that, I'd be like, vomitous, but it's cute enough. I'm going to say it's cute enough. That's cute. So when we go to store this, because I'm going to put this in here, the bed with the hole goes onto here. I'm going to put all the set together. Nope. Let's see how easy. How easy is it to play? Pin a bed on a backpack. Is there? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm not going to do that because I'm an adult and can't be bothered. That's going to, if you know a way of doing that easier, let me know if there's a way you align it up. But I'm going to stuff all the pillows underneath so it sits pretty pleasantly in there. Some kid is going to love that. Now, the next accessory is, that's a lovely shot of my camera, isn't it, darlings? So it's a full-length mirror, basically, with little ears on top. And if you look at the side, it is meant to be standing on its own, which is very cute. I like it. It's a nice accessory. So just to complete the entire bunny look, we have a bright pink brush with ears. Now take note of the brush. It has very small prongs on it, and that is because Na Surprise Dolls, at least in the original series, they don't really tend to have much hair, and their hats are sewn on. But I've seen ones now that are having their hats as an accessory you put on. So generally brushing their hair isn't a big thing with Na Surprise Dolls, which I actually think is a bit of a shame, because there's something I like to do as a little girl. It was to brush and style my doll's hairs. Where it got her backwards here, I'm going to turn her around because she is absolutely gorgeous. Large tags on all these Na Surprise things. This is your tag. When you open it up, it gives your doll's name and it gives your birthday, which let's do right now. So once we open up, we can see her name is Aubrey Hart. Her birthday is April the 12th. Walk, Spin, Fashion Bunny. And on the back, and I say this as an adult collector because I speak mostly to adult collectors, on any of my toy ranges, it says limited edition. Now, limited edition is marketing keywords, much like the marketing box, making it too bad. Big MGA is notorious for this, saying something is limited edition when it can mean anything is a limited edition in life, really. It's limited edition to what? 2000, which would be a rare, which would be good. Moose was one of the ones who did limited editions, correct? You know, 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000. Once something hits the 5,000 plus production rate, of which I can say these dolls are definitely 5,000 plus production rate, they are quite common, and so the value is not in any way enhanced by saying it's a limited edition. And that's just something you need to be aware of, because LOL dolls, the little LOL surprise dolls, were notorious for that, and there's hundreds of thousands of them out there. You know, it's still a limited edition, it's just limited edition to hundreds of thousands. So that's just, again, another marketing keyword to look out for. She's gorgeous. What can I say about this doll other than she's absolutely cute? This outfit very much reminds me of some of the Too Cute Club for smart doll outfits. I think there's actually one with the rabbit that has pink at the top and a rabbit at the bottom. Now these dolls, I get asked a lot, what do I recommend for certain ages? For these dolls, I recommend 8 years plus, and only if you know your child has got to that stage where they realize that if they drool, take their doll outside, if it's for excessive use, the doll will get dirty and wasted, basically. You can clean them, but on these dolls where it is a soft body, cleaning is not as easy as a plastic body toy. There's certain chemicals that I can use on a plastic that if I used it on this, the face would disappear, sort of thing. So be very conscious when you're buying this toy. If you want it to be something that lasts, limited use, or if you're a collector, gloves will keep them. Now, sometimes I don't wear gloves with Na surprise dolls because I've got nice washed hands, but because I'm in lockdown and doing a lot of gardening every day, I'm being very careful with her. So let's have a close-up look. I just had to get that out of the way because I always get asked what I recommend. And I was in a group discussion that was discussing dolls, and someone recommended Na surprise dolls for another woman's 6-year-old, and I was just like, I wouldn't. It'll be ruined in no time. So we've got little plastic shoes. Now these socks are printed on. They are a fishnet stock with rabbit tops. We have this gorgeous little outfit, which I absolutely love. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I love you. You're adorable. The arms are movable and the legs are movable. It's just so cute. I can't get over this outfit in the pinks. And then we have the hats. Now all the Na surprise dolls that I've opened or seen represent a certain particular thing, like whether they're a mermaid or whether they're a rabbit, or, you know, a lot of them are based on animals, and their hat is always based on the animal that they represent. But there are new ones, there's some that I've opened up, like the sailor girl, which is in a sailor outfit, etc. But a lot of them are based on a particular animal. She is gorgeous. I absolutely love her. So I'm going to guess, I haven't looked at the box for this, but I'm just going to guess here that we can place her in here with the neck hold. Whoops. Let's see how difficult this is. I'm going to turn that around because it's shining right in my face. Light right into my face. Okay. If I put her here, put her legs up a bit. That hair is kind of going everywhere, darling. And then we can close it up. It didn't go too well. I'm assuming, though, that this neck hold is for the doll. It definitely looks like there is a section for her face to go inwards into here. And then you close it up and you've got this gorgeous set. Again, it's very heavy. So just be conscious if you are buying for a child that they are not going on huge treks with this, because I can see it hurting their shoulders and possibly damaging their neck area. Other than that, as an adult collector, I love it. And I'm definitely so glad to add it to my collection. Let's put that back and bring up number 2. Abracadabra. Squee! Now, most of you who know me know I love rabbits, but when I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness. Her coloring, her PJs, her set, everything about this is beautiful. Let's look on the back here. So there is her, and there was a little kitty one, but her coloring, this beautiful caramel colors with these touches of white and pink. She was just stunning to me, and I had to have her. It was one of those dolls where I saw the promotional material, I saw someone opening her, I was like, yeah, nah, mine. Mine. I will fight young children to get it off the shelf, sort of thing. So this was a definite for me. I'm not so fussed on the other doll, though I probably will get it, as I have been filling out all my na surprise checklists. Let's open her up. I'm very excited about this one. Okay, I just wanted to say, I saw up here, push here to open. I pushed down thinking, oh no, that's just gonna, you know how these make razor sharps? Be very careful. It's very sharp on these things, but I am gonna say this worked. I pushed down here and the thing just went plop, and then here. But just be very, very careful. I have sliced a finger open on these sharp plastic edges. So if this is for Christmas for a young child, I would recommend an adult opening it. All right, she's open. I'm going to say this was a huge improvement in product to space management. Much better than the bunny one where there was a lot of gaps purposely done for marketing. This was pretty much as you saw it, really good packaging on this one. So I'm going to start off with these accessories first because golly gosh, so cute. They need to bring out a rabbit. They need to bring out a rabbit. Let's get to it. Here is the teddy bear sleeping bag. I mean, anybody who looks at this and can't say, oh my goodness, it's so cute, needs their eyes adjusted. It's so cute, little hands on the front here like it's holding on. These little closed eyes. It's fluffy, it's soft, it even has that sleeping bag feel. Very much a Louis Vuitton feel to the pattern on the sleeping bag here. That's the first thing I thought was, ooh la la. It's that classic Louis Vuitton brown pattern. So there is a zip at the side so you can unzip it. And look at that. I like the tag placement here. It's inside, it's away. It doesn't detract from the product by, you know, flopping off the side or something like that. I like that it's hidden away. Very, very cute. Like they didn't even need to really, look at the teddy bear ears on its zip. They didn't really need to add the zip. You could just slip the doll down, but that is such a cute feature. I absolutely adore that. On the back here, now it looks like these little Velcro pieces can come up to here. These little strings of Velcros on. I'm not entirely sure what that's for, but okay. Does it say something? No, it didn't say anything on that. I'm sure there's an instructions, but oh, I know what it'll be for. It's when you roll it up, this will be placed in a way that you can attach this to this and it'll be rolled up like a proper sleeping bag. That is so adorable. So we have that, and if that isn't cute enough, we have a little teddy sleeping pillow. Oh my goodness. Like this sort of size pillow is even good for if you're making a BJD ball jointed doll. Themed kawaii room or something like that. This is just cute, and it is so, it's so spongy soft. I love it. Shame about the big tags to the side. No, surprise premium. Ooh, so we're not going from the limited edition now, we're going for the premium edition. Which I would call this a premium edition as it is way too cute. And then, even though the teddy bear's asleep, she wants to look like she's awake with a little wakey teddy bear on this. We will go look at these accessories on her. Adorable. This I am going to try on some of my other dolls as well. Then just to show these before I put them on her feet. Look at this. Oh my goodness. These are little teddy bear slippers. Now they're not soft or spongy. They're hard. Very much like Puppy in My Pocket sort of feel to them. Puppy in My Pocket sort of feel with the fuzz on top. Flocking. That's what it's called. That's what the bed in these is flocking. I was trying to remember it before. Yay, my brain is waking up. Now, I'm going to bring her up. We'll put those. She is quite possibly and honestly the best looking Nana surprise doll I've opened, and I have quite a few. You can check out my Instagram. So she has a box here where the part needs to be brushed down here, but there is that crinkle and wave in her hair. Beautiful. This will just be a matter of time. She's not fully, she's not heavily done, but she is done enough in that, you know, she doesn't have that headpiece on like all the other dolls. She is thick enough in that it looks good. But there will be pulls if you ever move the hair slightly. So this is Na Surprise Teens here. Slumber Party. I love these little tags they have on them. Her name is Lara, isn't it? I'm pretty sure, yeah, Lara Von, so I don't need to open it up. I'm not really caring when her birthday is, I'm sorry. For me, she is just adorable, and her hair is thick enough that the big tags at the back are hidden. Do you see the tags here? So rather than coming down off the back of the hat like the other one, they're hidden. Then look at these PJs. Oh my goodness. Tiny little buttons down the front here. The pattern in this white with teddy bears and hearts and pinks. Gorgeous. Now she can move her head from side to side. She can move her arms down and up, and she can move her leg. I think there's yeah, there is. It feels like you can bend the legs. I wouldn't recommend it again on these dolls. I think any sort of excessive play and movement in weird sort of ways is going to wreck the doll over time. So for me as a collector, I won't be doing that, but of course kids are going to want to sometimes pose her, etc. She has a BFF pink bracelet printed on her wrist here, and her socks are printed on. But the best thing about her is this face. This caramel color to her skin with this caramel to golden highlights with pink to brown eyes. Her coloring is stunning. And then in her ears, she has little teddy bear bobbles. Oh my goodness. So I'm loving her. She is definitely my favorite. So let's try the shoes on and see how well they fit. Easy enough to put on. Don't want to shake her hair too much. I don't want to fuzz her up. Yep, they fit pretty good. They are staying on there pretty strongly. Then if she's going to sleep, we can put on her little mask. Oops, sorry, sweetheart. I don't want to mess your hair up. I really don't. So I'm being a bit precious over how I treat you. Ah! It's not going to work if you do it that. Alright, so it's pulling down to her neck, which is a bit natural really. It will pull down with the elastic to there, given it's a slide. So let's try this again. We'll do it together. Just remember, I am in a bit of a disadvantage having gloves on. Okay, so it's pulling down her to her neck. So you can get it to stay there, but while I'm fighting with it, I honestly can see it being an issue with little kids as well. So if I put it upwards on her thing, that will be fine. So when you're putting it on her, and if you keep finding that this gets to this area where her face goes inwards, just pull the elastic bag up on a diagonal, and then it should be okay. I prefer her without the face mask, to be honest. I think the face mask kind of detracts from her beauty, but you know, that's something that's up to you. And then let's place her into here. Woo, that hair's gonna go everywhere, darling. It looks a bit like a wildebeest trying to fit into a cave, doesn't it? Because of the hair going everywhere, but it's cute. So I love the doll, I love the accessories. Together they might be a bit of a task. I can see this is why the zip is here, so you can lay the doll down without fighting with the hair. Let's use our brains, mummy, here. Lay the doll down into that like this, and then do up. Just try not to get that hair stuck in the zipper. And then you have gorgeousness and a little pillow. Oh, so cute. It's so cute. I love it. I keep on going on how much I love it. But this is definitely my favorite Na surprise doll that I have opened. It's gorgeous. Now, I know I'm going to be asked about this, so I'm going to answer this within, because I already have had a mummy talking to me on Instagram about my BJDs, etc. I have got Eve, my little sleeping dance doll. She is an official doll. She is beautiful. I am going to try her with the teddy bear thing. Her hair is going to be a bit harder to control as it's at the side. But I'll hold this down. Sorry, I'm doing this off camera. Slightly down, but I'm just doing this to answer a question. That is beautiful. So this is actually a very cheap ball jointed doll accessory, because if you know how much, when people say BJDs, the accessories price just seems to go on the cute stuff. Look at that with Eve. That is gorgeous. So Eve is a 1/6 doll, which is the sizing. There's no way a 1/4 or above will fit in there. A 1/8 will look too small, but a 1/6 looks amazing. I'm going to get the pillow underneath. Now the teddy bear sleeping mask, I can see being for a 1/4 doll. How cute is that? That's adorable. I love it. I love it. So if you are looking for a cheap sleeping bag for your ball jointed dolls, look on the secondhand market and see if you can score yourself maybe one of these sleeping bags, as there are doll collectors who just collect for dolls. Sometimes I only want the dolls and not the accessories. This mask, given this doll's head, I would say be aiming for a 1/3 doll, but even then, maybe not, you know, sort of thing. However, if you're looking for a beautiful cloth doll, look no further than Lara. She's gorgeous. I love her. Let's open up our little bunny girl. Where are you, sweetheart? I'm sorry, Aubrey. I'm sorry you just like face planted over there. These are the difference in size. Whoops, one slipper just went for a fall. These are the difference in size. Honestly, it was, I think she is selling in New Zealand stores for, was it $84 on special? She's $84 on special. This one I got for $80 on special. I would much recommend for children, if you're buying for children, or for adult collectors like me, that this is the much better buy in the size and the accessories. If you love Na dolls, please give this video a thumbs up. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here and we love to share, and especially go to check out my Instagram. I've been picking up a lot of our generation things lately on the secondhand market. It must be that clearance time before the Christmas rush. Great time to check out the toy auctions. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.